Hi guys, welcome to your first Oniro first look. I've been editing so much today and I think I'm just gonna have to get away with the bare minimum today. So let's get right into it. I usually don't do these game reviews, but I did like the Anima action RPG, and so I was waiting for this one for so long. It's been, I think, several months now, and I think a lot of people waited for so long as well. The first one came out and it was quite a hit, and this is the second latest version which came out today. Yeah, so first look, it looks like the graphics is good. It's head on, you open the game and straight in you're going for female or a male character. You just go in, you're not picking any classes just yet. You're not doing any of those flashy, edit my eyes, edit my nose. You're going straight in for it. The mechanics are quite similar. If anything, they're very similar to the old Anima one. So you've got your 3 skills. Now instead of cooldown system, we're going for a hit energy per hit system, which makes it quite hard, I have to say. And I didn't really like it. It took a little while to adjust to, but thank God the items that's coming out later on in the game will enable you to reduce those cooldown per se. So per hit you get more, and which makes it a lot easier to just spam skills. You're at level 2, you've basically choose your your discipline, your route to go. The 3 main ones are magician, and then a bowman, and the fighter. And at level 2 you basically just choose which route you want to go into. If like me, you're like a full-on just magician, the end game for magician I think is elementalist, which at level 36 you will be able to unlock everything. Now this page is to do with all the damage and all the stats, which is pretty good, because if you see that there's a lot of stats and specs to things, you know that the game is gonna be somewhat in depth with all the gears and what it's got. So I do like that. Yeah, the graphics is amazing. What else can I say about this game? It's very similar to the old one in the boss fighting as well. So you've got your map boss, you've got your blue, your orange or yellow, and then you've got your final boss, purple. And another interesting aspect here is that you've got this wheel of fortune thing that you can spin. I haven't finished trying to spin all of it yet, but it's at least you've got 1 free spin and at least 2 or 3 more, or maybe up to 5. Somebody can tell me that, but I wasn't interested in watching the ads for 5 minutes. But it is a good aspect to it. And then we've got these shops. The shops, good to know what you're putting your money into. But I think most of us would probably are more excited with the pets instead of these bundles and consumables, because I think we could just loot them in the end, and it feels so much better if you loot them. But the pets and the cosmetics are probably the ones that you can't get, so you probably want to save $1 or 2 just having a look at that. And they kind of look cool and they kind of look cute. Yeah, so these are the pets. I think the ones that are helpful are gonna be popular, like the attack speed, or damage reduction, damage bonus perhaps. I haven't spent much on cosmetics before, but I do recall spending at least 1 wing, because I don't know, it just looked kind of cool. And if you're already playing the game for free, $10 here and there is pretty alright, especially to it's going straight to the developer. helping out. Hashtag thank you. So it does look like there's quite a bit to go through in terms of game progressions. Despite having quite similarity with the previous released game, I think there is a sense of excitement to this one. Maybe I've been waiting for too long, maybe it resembles the previous one. But yeah, there's like, I don't know, a sense of excitement, a new thing to explore as well as the old to, you know, remember of. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know. Also, for those who really need to know where you're going before you start, there are about 12 roles that you can play. You're starting off with, you know, your 3 mains of magician, bow, or a fighter. And then as you progress further into level 36, that's when you can main your roles. Alright, bye.